Greetings and gratitude, and welcome back to my channel. Let us now invite in the Council of 13 to deliver of a message they deem as necessity for you at this time. Pain, hardship, grievance is wrapped into the experience that is made up of human condition. What is currently being presented is of the illusion to create separation, divisiveness, anger, hostility. Somehow, the ego mind must determine that that is not the way in which to live in order to attune to the frequency of unconditional love. Peace is of the byproduct by which you become when joy and happiness and unconditional love become of your focus. The divisiveness has become of habit. Habit is of the ritual with which you repeat over and over without recognition that the results are not to change. Insanity is of the mindset of the majority of humanity at this time. What one deems as in detriment, another deems as of benefit for self. But that is of the selfish means of the ego mind. To spirit, betterment is meant for all. All are meant to experience in a manner with which allows for reconnection back to that of destiny. Destiny is the mission of your soul, not of human condition. Destiny lies within the reawakening to the realization that you are of spirit, existing in an earthly presentation. When you discover of your true self, your higher self, you reconnect to the knowledge that exists in the spiritual beyond. That with which exists beyond the human comprehension is what shall lead humanity back home. Home is of the consciousness with which all beings attune. Evil is of the mindset of the ego and only exists within the third density reality with which humanity currently succumbs. Earth is of the densest of consciousness with which you attune. When you begin to hear the voice of your soul, a shift within takes place. A shift with which judgment no longer exists, but rather observation into the betterment of the entirety. Truth is not of opinion as humanity wants it to be. Opinion is of the feeble mind and justification for a behavior with which you have chosen to display. This display is not always made in kindness, but rather in an effort to prove of right and wrong. But right and wrong is of the moral compass with which humanity has made as defense. Humanity displays love in a conditional manner. You do this, so I love you. As opposed to unconditional love, which means love exists at all times, for all beings, for eternity. Eternal life is of your existence. Make it known that you are ready to align to the infinite knowledge that exists to lead you to the consciousness with which shall gift humanity of a new way of doing and being and perceiving. Perception is such where the ego mind makes excuse for all factions of earthly endeavor. No longer shall excuse of bad behavior be acceptable, for rather, when you succumb to your own indignation, you will remain within the cycle of sameness until you are able to pull yourself from habit, to see through the lens of your soul. Do this in remembrance of where you come. We send infinite love to all beings for all time. In gratitude, I give and receive infinite, unconditional love to and from you, always and forever.